Merry Christmas!
Okay, what's going on guys? Welcome to some DBD content. I haven't done this in a while, but I wanted to bring you guys some beautiful gameplay. It is the holiday season. We're trying to spread the holiday cheer, trying to have a bit of fun. As you can probably tell by the current state of DBD, we just went through a beautiful and amazing rank reset, so we got a lot of games all over the place. We got good survivors, bad survivors, good killers, bad killers. We're all in the same mix, all starting off at a low rank. I've had some inconsistent games during the past couple of days, but having as much fun as possible with it. Trying to get a bit of a laugh out of it while it lasts. Because with the new way the system in DBD works, they're going to slowly inch their way up the higher ranks. We're not going to be left with these fun people to play against in the lower ranks. So as I say guys, enjoy it while it lasts, and we'll do this the whole thing over again next month. So this this whole situation came about because I was talking to some people, and I actually kind of felt like playing Bubba. I don't know if you guys don't know how many people still follow this channel when I occasionally post. I know I post more to my friends and my immediate circle of people rather than posting for consistent content for YouTube and such things. But anyway guys, let me tell you one good thing and quick thing. This has been the first game of Bubba that I've played in what is essentially a year. I actually don't know how long it's been since the big man himself got reworked, but I used to enjoy him a lot back in the day. As I said, I don't know if you guys still know that, but it used to be something that I quite enjoyed. Let me just point out that I actually didn't expect this guy to go for the plate that he was going for. He actually wasn't half bad. I was expecting the guy to panic and run away, but he got the pallet stun on me. He managed to come out of it. I pushed him in the direction that I wanted him to go in, steer him away from Shaq, and it is what it is. I'm not really going to talk too much about the gameplay. This isn't that much of an interesting game. I just wanted to post it. It's a Bubba game. I haven't played Bubba in a long time. It's a good conversation piece, so let's talk about it, man. Like I said, I haven't played this guy in a very long time. Since the rework, because I'm not the biggest fan of the charge mechanics. I kind of liked it when his power was a lot simpler than it is now, because, you know, sometimes when you're in a very intense situation, you're trying to keep track of a survivor. The last thing that you want to think about is if you're pressing, you know, the power button at the right time to activate the tokens. It's a bit annoying. I just wish that, you know, this would have been like an add-on, or vice versa, if there was an add-on to make it so that all the stacks combine into one and you have one long chainsaw like you used to. As far as I know, and I did look over the add-ons, there isn't an add-on like that, but I wish there was. I mean, like I always say, behavior is always going to find a way to pick the worst possible option, but the like I was saying, man, the state of the game is quite interesting right now, because like the killers that I think do well, the killers that I would play, you know, the killers that I have been playing, stuff like Huntress, anything basically that shortens and bypasses loops entirely, because otherwise it's pretty much getting cancer on a daily basis. It's not very fun. I've seen a lot of people, I've seen a lot of friends complain they still play this game. Bro, it's not very fun, let me just put it that way, but it is what it is. So let's just say that you know, it's not been the most interesting event, being that it's a rank reset, also an event and a couple of other things, but I managed to get my unlocks for the event, so I'm not really complaining. At this point I'm just playing for kicks, playing for fun, picking killers, doing my dailies, playing Wraith, playing whatever I feel like. But yeah, man, the meta has been quite stale, which I do kind of complain about from time to time, but it is what it is. We're not really going to complain too much about it, we're not going to focus on it, we're not going to dwell on it. We already know the behavior is never going to change it, they're not going to address it, they don't care, man. They've proved it many times, and they've said it over and over again, how their stance on this whole situations can play out. So, by the way, this is bullshit, my guy. What did I bump into? The air? They really need to work on some of the hitboxes. I mean, for God's sake, bro. When I was playing Survivor today, let me just tell you a quick fun story. I was playing my Nia, as I always do, because she's the one that I have the most unlocks on, by the way, just in case you're wondering. But I was playing Nia, and as it so happens, I jumped over a pallet that was already pre-dropped by me out of loop versus a Huntress. I go around the corner, jump the pallet, get hit by a hatchet. Bro, I was fuming. I was 5 seconds away from calling hacks at that point, but I noticed that it wasn't anything weird. It was just bad connection, bad ping. Although everybody in the lobby and my ping usually hovers around the 50-60 ping mark, which is not that high. It's pretty average for basically every online game that I play in this area where I live. You don't get any lower than 40. You tend to get about 50-60 on average, 70 if the server happens to be a bit further away. Like for example, Path of Exile, my recommended one is Frankfurt in Germany, and that obviously is going to be a bit higher ping because Germany's a bit further away from where I am. So unfortunate as it may be, it is what it is, guys. We're not going to dwell on it, like I said, but you know, for 60 ping, the fact that I got hit while I was already around the corner and jumping a pallet and I get hit by a hatchet, bro, I mean, I know hitboxes, latency, and all these things combined can make for a very, very weird experience, but I mean, come on, man, what the fuck was that, man? I'm not gonna be a fan of that, bro. I wish I was recording. That was just fucking cracked. But, like I said, this is one of the most interesting periods in DBD history, which is sadly a situation that we're in. Now, one of my old other favorites, the Doctor, is in another interesting spot. Like I said, even, you know, with Bubba and these guys, they don't really have tools to really be able to deal with the loops amazingly efficiently. I mean, I know the Doctor can, but man, you know how Shopper now gets more traps by default? All of these killers have been getting buffs to their base kits, getting more quality of life improvements. Very small ones, mind you, but at least they're getting it. Considering how behavior typically handles its killer player base, I'm surprised we even got as much as we did, bro. It is a miracle, by the way. But as I was saying, I kind of wish, man, that the Doctor's treatment was a longer range. It feels like by the time you manage to shock them because you slow down, right? By the time you manage to pull that off, they're already gonna drop it because the vacuum ain't no point, bro. You're almost never gonna get a hit on loops anyway. Or they're just gonna, you know, run around, not drop the pallet, you've slowed down, they got enough distance, they can make another loop around, and then if you don't land the shock, or if you don't want the shock because you're going to slow down again, they're just going to drop it and move on, or loop around it until you break it. You just don't really have that much of an option, which kind of sucks, because you would imagine that he would be very good, but hey, this is why I've been recommending to people recently. If you want to do anything like that, I would highly recommend that you pick up Nemesis, because Nemesis is a monster, bro. I've been having very interesting games against Nemesis players. You can loop them, but it's at a certain point that you're gonna get hit. There is virtually no way around it. He can pull up his tentacle quite fast. It has range. It's easy to flick. You know, he has all these things. He can put it away fairly quickly, move into an M1. There's not much delay between his animations. It's quite smooth. It's it feels very good. I mean, I don't have the character myself. From what I've seen, man, and from what I've experienced by playing against Nemesis, bro, I don't want to give Behavior any more money, but if I was gonna buy any other piece of content for this game, I would for sure be buying Nemesis, and I would suggest that you guys probably pick up that DLC as well. But the one thing that we can all agree on is that RPD can go and fucking suck a dick, because that map is god awful. Not only is it very dark, but oh my god, bro. No, I do not like that map. That map can get deleted out of the game. look, we can delete RPD and we can keep Hawkins. How about that? I would much rather play on Hawkins than play on that fucking piece of shit map. But anyway, this is gonna be pretty much the end of this video. I hope you did enjoy. Hope you liked a bit of that commentary. I try to throw it in for you guys every now and again. I know I've not been doing much, but hey, at least hopefully you enjoyed it a little bit. I was looking, bro. I was looking in post. I don't know where the fuck this guy went. He maybe might have been more far back than I was, you know, looking from the oh, wait, I think I actually spotted it on the ground. I need to go back into editing and look. Like, if I actually didn't see him, that's unfortunate. I mean, he is Bill, and he has the Left 4 Dead green t-shirt. T-shirt, oh my god, it's not a t-shirt, it's a fucking sweater. Anyway, I didn't find the guy. I wanted to give him hatch. Didn't get to give him hatch. Feels bad, man. It is what it is. It's a rank reset. Have a good day, guys. Hope you did enjoy. See you later, man.